Well, we're all aware of the changes at the Game Grumps channel, aren't we? I honestly think they just presented it in pretty much the worst way possible. Stay around if you want to find out why, and how to better protect yourself from doing stuff like that. Alright, before we start, I wanted to say, yeah, I'm playing Trials Evolution. That's kind of a thing I do, so if you want to watch my other ones, go right ahead. Alright, let's begin. The first mistake they made was in Twitter and Facebook post, apparently, quote-unquote, announcing the fact that John was leaving. I thought it maybe was like, oh, it's indefinite, like indefinite as in he might come back sometime, and after, watching everything, I realized it's probably permanent. But the thing that they could have done was make it a little more specific and not as vague as it was. So that was that problem. Moving on to the next one. I feel like the video that they did, the ode to John or whatever, was... I feel like he did it pretty sincerely, but I think Aaron was acting more than he should have been. He should have been saying, alright, I understand this might be a really, really difficult change for everyone. But you know what? It'll still be as good as it always has been. Not just looking like you're fake crying and, caressing the couch cushion. You're, like, I mean, that was just unnecessary. Moving on to the next one. The fact that they already showed the first episode with the new guy, Danny, and give us time. They should have given us time to look back and remember and get ready for a new guy or something new to happen with the channel. Give us a day, or no, week would be too much. But they should have given us a week for that new Steam Train series. Or hell, give it its own channel. I don't understand why it doesn't have its own channel. That's fine, they can do it. I mean, you can have Ross and Nanny do it on a different channel. That's great. Who knows? They'll get a bunch of people subscribing. It shouldn't be on Game Grumps because Game Grumps is Game Grumps, regardless of whoever Aaron is with. Alright, now I know this is one of the stages of grief, and a lot of people, and including myself, have probably gotten mad and blamed John for leaving, which we'll get more JonTron, so what's so bad about that? It's, you gotta take the positive and the negative, you just have to, because that's what life is, deal with it. So, the sad thing was, that could have helped smooth this over, and I know a lot of people don't like that term, but admit it, it would have been a lot better of a transition if John had a return video on JonTron, but he didn't. So that kind of is an irritation. So that's all the 5 things, and overall I feel like the attitude of this was not as well directed as it should have been, and this presentation was a lot like the Xbox One presentations, and we all know how that stuff went. And this is what they should have done. 1, been more specific and more direct on the written posts. They should have treated this a little more sincerely and have been there for us, given us time, and at least moved a new series to a different channel, because it's, not even the original people at all, none of them. And John should have had something ready for us, so to help smooth this over. So overall, I think they presented this wrong, but I can't wholly blame them, because, this is the first time them doing it, having a big change like this, and I can't blame them. Can't say I'm not upset about it, but I am upset about it, so... And I have a little advice for any YouTube channel out there who has multi-thousand subscribers, even more than that. If you're going to make big changes like this, follow those steps I said. Be clear, be there, be very sincere. Not too serious, but be very sincere. And make sure to support your watchers. Make sure that everything's going to be okay. That'll help the transition a lot more. And don't shove things down people's throats and expect them to accept it. But at the end of all this, I'm gonna give Danny a chance. I don't know about Steam Train. I think it may be too different to really give enough of a chance for, unless you really want to try. But at least give him a month. Give him 1 month at least. And we'll see more JonTron, and the most happy thing I'm about is I'm gonna see more Jock, and I really miss that little birdie. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not angry at them. I'm just a little upset. But you know what? It's time to get over it. It's time to change. So that's all I got for everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. And just don't do it the way they did it. take them as an example, as a way of not presenting changes to your channel or any other art that you do. So that's all. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.